Good morning, everyone. Today, let's talk about something vital to Salinger's success, ethical decision-making. My recent research reveals a strong foundation of Salinger's ethical culture, the stated values of Jesuit principles, diversity, equity, and inclusion. These are not simply words on a page, they represent the very heart of the institution. However, the true test lies in how effectively these values translate into their daily practices and influence decision-making across the board. The recent research I've done clearly demonstrates a positive correlation between strong ethical culture and positive outcomes. When their stated values are consistently reinforced through leadership actions, ethical decision-making thrives. This means leadership must actively model ethical conduct, champion policies, promoting fairness and integrity, and consistently communicate these values through clear, consistent messaging and visible actions. I interviewed Dr. Dave Lewison, a previous professor of mine and an executive resident at Loyola. He offered me many valuable insights and believes Salinger's commitment to DEI is consistently emphasized through the presence of the DEI committee and the dean's active dedication to inclusion. Dr. Lewison informed me that on an individual level, there's a section within faculty evaluations where faculty are to talk specifically about how they implement DEI in their own classrooms. This isn't about having a code of conduct, it's about creating a workplace where integrity is not just expected, but actively celebrated. However, discrepancies between stated values and actions can create a breeding ground for unethical behavior. Dr. Lewison cited an ethical dilemma he observed a few years ago through the Building a Better World business program offered at Salinger. He said a student presentation depicting a minority community was ill-received by members of the school. Discussions were held to implement a solution, but unfortunately there was no formal resolve. In his opinion, though it opened a dialogue, he feels that the students whose presentation it was weren't given a fair chance to have their intentions fully understood. This sort of situation creates a climate of ambiguity where unethical behavior can flourish unnoticed or even rewarded. In a separate interview I conducted with Andrea Gianpietro Meyer, a professor of law and social responsibility at Salinger, she claimed she was generally disappointed in the bro culture she believes exists within the school. However, she also claimed that Salinger is working on fixing that through the DEI committee, who are encouraging minorities to study at Salinger. Imagine if they champion diversity but lack diversity in their student body, faculty, or leadership. Such inconsistencies send a powerful, albeit negative, message that ethical principles are flexible, negotiable, or even irrelevant. The impact of this can be far-reaching. Unethical conduct erodes trust, damages Salinger's reputation, and undermines the very mission they strive to achieve. It directly impacts their students, faculty, staff, and the broader community that they serve. It's important to note that my interviewees were generally satisfied with what Salinger is doing to prepare students for any challenges that may present themselves in future professional paths. Through offered courses such as Ethics for Accounting Professionals and the consistent dedication of faculty and administrators, they concluded that there's a true commitment to developing strong ethical foundations in Salinger students. However, there is a call to action that is clear. Salinger must strengthen their ethical culture by reinforcing their stated values through consistent leadership actions, providing comprehensive ethics training, and creating transparent mechanisms for reporting and addressing social dilemmas. Salinger can create an environment where ethical decisions become second nature. This in turn will advance their mission, enhance their reputation, and ensure that Salinger continues to be a beacon of ethical leadership in business education. I thank you for your time and consideration.